to you tonight and just share with you something that was on my heart when I finished up work on today. And so many of you I'm blessed to talk to. One, I'm blessed to talk to my team members, which we are fastly growing. So who am I? I'm Garlinda Price, and I'm the CEO of Fusion Insurance Group, and we are an IMO, and we are licensed and contracted. Let me go over here and make sure you can hear me well over on YouTube. And yes, okay, so we're good to go. Make sure. Hold on one second. I just got to check and make sure you can hear me, and then I'll be right here. Okay, awesome. And so we're blessed to be growing this incredible organization in insurance. And the one thing that I really want to come and share with you all is that so many people reach out to me every single day, right? So I'm blessed to talk to many insurance agents. I'm blessed to talk to my team members and blessed to talk to people that own different businesses. But tonight I want to talk to those of you that actually own a life insurance license, that have a life insurance license, a health insurance license, you're an ACA agent, Medicare, long-term care, you do IULs, you do annuities. You're the person I want to talk to on tonight. And I want you to know that you can grow a business organically. Now, I will share with you that you have to have leads in order to grow a successful business of any kind. I don't care if you sell beauty products. I don't care if you sell hair products. It doesn't matter if you sell makeup, if you sell water, if you sell widgets, right? That's the word they used to use back in my day. It doesn't matter what it is that you sell, you have to have leads. But I want you to know that you can grow leads organically in the life and health insurance business. And I'm sharing that because a lot of times when we're blessed to talk to people that are new to the insurance industry, they don't have a lot of money for leads. And they'll tell me, hey, I barely had the money to get my license. They're barely coming into the business. They don't have a lot of finances. And so I want to encourage you, if that's you, keep your job, right? I know that people say on the internet, hey, you can quit your job and go right into selling insurance, but they don't tell you the pros and cons around that. Keep your job. If you have a job, keep your job and use your job to fund your vision, right? Use your job to fund your dreams. Oh, let me cut my light on out here. And so that's one thing that you want to do, right? You want to make sure that financially you're prepared. Come on, Bo. Okay. You're financially prepared for success, right? So that's one thing that you want to do. The second thing that you want to do is, if you have a business and you're operating that business to fund your vision or to fund your dream, keep doing your business. Keep doing what it is you're already doing, what you're already working on, because you're going to need the finances, right? The third thing I want to tell you is, how do you grow it organically? Okay, so if you have no money, right? Today you're starting your life and health insurance business and you're like, Garlinda, I have no money, right? What can you do? How can you start? Hold on one second. You can create, and you should create, a list of 100 people, right? You should create a list of 100 people, start your business that way. And of course, all the time I hear it, I don't know 100 people. You do, right? I want you to create a list of 100 people. Start there. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is you got to get you some business cards, some postcards, some car magnets, something. You can make them at home. Some of the insurance carriers actually, in their marketing materials, actually have where you can print off marketing merchandise, right? You can print off business cards with their logo, right? And with your name, your phone number. Let me let my dog back outside. Your name, your phone number, their logo, and it looks professional, and you can print those off from the carrier, right? So what I want you to do is, in the marketing section of the carrier websites that you're licensed with, go into that section and look and see what's available to you. Most of the time, people don't even look through insurance agents, don't even know what's in the carrier site, right? That's free. So look in the carrier sites, and or call your marketing rep for that carrier, or ask your upline manager, depending on who you're with and what you're doing, and ask them, where can I get some complimentary, AKA free marketing materials, right? So you want to have some business cards, you want to have some postcards, you want to get car magnets when you can, right? But we're talking today, bare bones, you don't have anything other than your license, right? So now you have your list of 100 people. There's also a way on Facebook where you can print off and or download to an Excel spreadsheet all of your friends and contacts on Facebook. I don't know how to walk you through how to do that. I just know that my sister showed me where it was eons ago, and I saw it and I accessed it and I used it for real estate, right? But it was so many years ago. I have no clue how to tell you how to get there, but I know that you can download your friends into an Excel spreadsheet with all their contact information that they've put into Facebook. You can download that and use that spreadsheet. The other thing that you can do, you have no money, right? You have a mouth. That means that you're going to have to put in sweat equity. So every single day, if you are a full-time life insurance agent, no less than 30 people a day need to know what you do. 30 people a day need to know that you're licensed to sell insurance. You're licensed to sell life insurance. So that means if you have a life license, you can sell life, you can sell term life, whole life, index universal life, annuities in some states. You can do 20-pay whole life. You can do final expense, burial insurance. What else can you do with your life license? I mean, you can sell all types of products, right? And so you can literally make money selling a policy every single day. And so you're not limited. Let's say you have a life license and a health license. If you add the health license component, you can sell dental, vision, accident only, heart attack, cancer, stroke, disability. You can sell what else? Hospital indemnity, ancillary plans. You can sell to individuals, large groups, and small groups. Come on, right? And so if I had to think of today, what am I going to do if I have no money to buy leads? I'm going to create that list of 100 people. I'm going to create a really great script. Right. And I'm going to say, Darla, hey, this is Garlinda. I know we haven't spoken in a while. Let's say I hadn't talked to Darla in years. I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I'm making it a point to let everyone know what I do. I don't want to be a secret agent. So if you or your family or know someone that has need of any type of life or health insurance, I'm your girl. If you have questions about life insurance or health insurance, I want to be your go-to expert. I want to be your family's resource. How easy and simple is that, right? That's how I grew my real estate business to I don't want to say 100%, a 95% referral based business year 3 on. Now I get referrals all the time. I don't have to market. I don't have to lead generate. But the first 3 years, I had to put in that sweat equity. The first year, oh my gosh, when I say it was grind time, year 2, grind time. But the third year, it's like the numbers worked in my favor and something clicked and it just began to grow organically. And so that's how your life insurance business is going to be. The problem is most people quit year 1 because they're like, it's too hard. And so I want to encourage you, stick to it. Be that person that has stick to itiveness. Be that person that doesn't quit. Be that person that sees it through. So you're making your list of 100, right? That's number 1. You're contacting people and letting them know what you do. If you have neighbors, you're letting your neighbors know what you do. You live in an apartment, you're letting the people around you know what you do, right? Whatever your coworkers, they know what you do. And so that's what you need to do. The other thing that you can do, let's say that if I don't have any money for leads, where can I create leads? I'm looking for free events within my community. I'm looking for free health events. I'm looking for free health fairs. I'm looking for free wellness fairs. I'm looking for any type of free local event or something that's like $15 or $20. You can look at fitness events, right? In our area now, they're having 2 of these boots on the ground. I got my boots on the ground. I have no rhythm, right? But they're having 2 boots on the ground events where they're going to be having vendors. They're having girls' night out. They're having concerts, they're having vintage fairs. And so at these different events, they have vendor tables available. So what you want to do is, if you don't have money for leads, you need to get out into your community. When my husband told me to do that, I fought him tooth and nail. I was like, honey, that's not what my clients are. My clients, right? Like my clients were upper echelon. This is my thought process. My clients are not at local community events. And he was like, Garlinda, you need to come to a community event. And I was like, sir, you don't know what you're talking about. I know how to build this business. So the first community event he invited me to, I think I sold 4 policies. I had to eat crow. The second vendor event he invited me to was outside. I don't want to say never do it again, but it was daggone about 500 degrees outside, right? But I made one great connection that day. And I still wasn't really sure how I fit into the community narrative of like nonprofits and different vendor community resources. I wasn't sure how I fit in. So by the time I did the third one was at social services that morning, it was hardly nobody there. Very few people attended. I sold 2 policies. Right. So then this past weekend, and I can continue, I could keep naming stuff. This past weekend, I set up at a Black health and wellness event sponsored by the Links organization here in our area. And it wasn't bowled over with people, but it was well attended. It was so much fun. Great DJ. And now I know what to do with community events. I know how to go introduce myself to community partners. I know how to go make friends. And so as people are coming to the table and they're like, hey, I need to get life insurance for my mom. I'm like, okay, well, let me have your name and phone number. I won't spam you, but let me know the best way to reach you so I can talk to you about your mom. Hey, I need to get insurance for my daughter, or I need to get insurance for my son. Okay, fill out this card. And I just have Dollar Tree colored postcards, Dollar Tree pins, and I have them give me their contact information. Today, I was able to run quotes for about 6 to 8 people that I get to follow up with tomorrow and Friday to sell policies. Right. And so also my girlfriends, one of my best friends, her aunt passed away last month. And when the aunt passed away, it triggered her parents to think, man, we need to get some insurance on her mom's brother because he doesn't have any, right? So now I get to quote them because guess what? Whenever someone passes away, and you don't want to take advantage of someone's loss, but whenever someone passes away, what I'm sharing with you is that it brings what's the word I'm looking for? It brings mortality to your face, right? It makes people aware of their mortality. And by becoming and being aware of their mortality, it makes them think, man, I need to get life insurance. And that's what one lady said to me tonight. She said that she's seen a lot of people in her family pass away. And because of that, she's like, I need to stop playing around, right? So whenever you see that people have lost loved ones on social media, it's a great chance for you to reach out and say, you know what, I'm praying for you and your family. And I'm glad that you all had coverage in place to take care of your family. If you all ever want to have a conversation or have questions while you're going through the probate process, I'd love to be a resource as it relates to insurance, right? Another way that you can grow your business organically is begin to be seen, begin to teach, begin to educate people. Because guess what? There's so much misinformation out here that you can be good information. You can be Mrs. Information, misinformation, Mr. Information, right? Because as people begin to see you and as people begin to hear your voice, you begin to be known as an expert. You begin to be known as prominent, right? And so if you would put your pride aside, stop worrying about what people are going to think, put your ego down, right? You may say, well, it's not pride or ego. I'm just afraid. Pride and ego go along with fear, right? So, and why do I say that? And someone had to teach me this, and I believe it to be true. You don't have to agree, right? But they said that it's prideful and egotistical to think that someone is concerned enough about me to be worried about what I think, to be worried about what I'm doing, right? For why do I think I have top of mind share with that person? So the minute that I realized that's really me thinking about me, it's really selfish of me to not share the information. It's really selfish of me to not tell people what's available out here to them. There was a time when African American people, you couldn't even buy insurance, right? No one was selling us insurance. And that's why all of these incredible companies popped up, like I want to say it's A.G. Gaskins, but I don't mess his name up. But Mr. Gaskins of the world, right? The man that created North Carolina Mutual and all these different companies because they descended from slaves. Some of them were slaves. They were free slaves that had to then create their own insurance companies and insurance marketing organizations and insurance products because no one was selling to us. And so now we have this incredible license and we're afraid to tell anybody. We have this incredible license, but we're worried about, well, where am I going to get the money to buy leads? You are the lead. We are the lead, right? I get to tell everyone, I can have the opportunity every day to say, guess what, Caleb? Who do you know that may need life insurance that I can protect their mom, their grandma? I can be blessed to write the policy on the baby. Stop thinking about yourself. Become an expert. Educate your community wherever you are in the country, wherever your pulpit is, whether that's your job, whether that's your salon, whether that's your barbershop, whether that's the daycare. You influence someone every single day by your behavior and what you say. Someone looks up to you, right? Be the voice, right? Be the voice. And so that's another way that you can promote yourself organically without spending any money on leads. So I set up at this event. Caleb was supposed to do it with me this past weekend. He got the flu, so he couldn't be there. And so I was there from 10 o'clock until 1 o'clock. And I think I got maybe 8 to 12 contacts, but literally those are free leads. The last vendor event we did, we got 12, so 20 free leads. If I would have had to buy those same 20 leads on the platform from a lead vendor, guess how much it would have cost me? I'll wait. I'm just kidding. I know you can't talk to me, right? But 20 leads times $20 alone would have been $400. If it was the $60 leads I was buying over there at Senior Life, it would have been $1,200. So I literally just made myself by setting up at a free vendor event anywhere from $400 to $1,200 and or saved myself anywhere from $400 to $1,200. And only because I don't have a calculator can I not do the math. But let's say that I sell all 6 of the policies for the people that I quoted. And I quoted a combination of life insurance that they told me they needed when I met them, dental, vision, final expense, and an IUL. And then I think one more term policy. Let's say that I sell all those policies that I get to quote this week. I stand to make just from quoting those policies anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 just this week from free money, from free events. So put together, I'm gonna recap it. Put together the list of 100 people that you know. Start reaching out to them. Go back to the beginning. Use the script that I shared in here with you. I just made it up off the top of my head, but it's one that I use with people that I haven't spoken to in a while, right? Create your free Yelp page, right? People are looking around in your community and you want to be the community resource. You want to be the community go-to person. Create your free Yelp page. What is that on your little belly? Right. Create your free, I'm sorry, my dog is out here. Create your free Yelp page. Get your business cards. Get your free marketing materials from the back end site of your carriers. Right. And then begin to master the carriers. Figure out what you want to specialize in and be known for. A lot of people this year are specializing in index universal life, right? A lot of people are finding specializing in final expense. I love final expense and whole life because it has cash value. You can build on it, but also it's the one that has the most chargebacks, right? Excuse me, along with term policies. Master annuities. The more that you specialize, you break away from the crowd. You become seen as a difference maker. You become different. You become special, right? And because you get out the pool and you go into the ocean, right? Because now you're out here on an island. You've created an island paradise where people come to you for ACA, affordable care. People come to you for Medicare. Think about the fact that when you came into this business, and even right now, you're building a book of business. We don't even know. I don't want to say you don't know. Sometimes we don't know how big of what we have in our hands. This is a financial wealth building vehicle. If you can just stay the course, if you can just eliminate the fact, you know what? I've come across some people that were unscrupulous. I've been on some teams that were unscrupulous. I've been with some business partners that were unscrupulous. So what? We all have. And we all are like, how did I get here? Right. But the point is you stayed. You were blessed to get your license. The Lord led you to get your license, whether it's life and health. And if you only have your life insurance license, I encourage you, get your health insurance license, get your Medicare and long-term care license, take it to the sky, right? Take this business all the way because it can really change your life. And what I realized, I've had days where literally I've cried. In the morning, I'm like, oh God, here we go. I've cried, right? There's times at night when I've cried. Why? Because I was just so frustrated, whether I was frustrated with the business or whether I was frustrated with not my team, but the team I was on, not my personal team, whether I was frustrated with the carrier, or whether I was frustrated with the building and the growing process. But those are the pains. That's the price we pay. That's the price you pay. Glory to God. And so I just encourage you, you can build this business organically, but you cannot do it surfing the internet, trying to listen to every video about why this person quit this and why they quit that. The question you want to ask yourself is, why am I here? What am I doing here? What's my purpose? What's my point? And then set yourself a small goal for your first week of your new start, right? Let this be the first week of your new start. I know it's Wednesday, but so what? There's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got 4 more days left in the week. They're going to make it do what it do, right? Set yourself a small goal for this week. It doesn't have to be something gangster and crazy like you're going to go save, make $10,000 for a down payment on a home. Let it just be, I'm going to go make $100 this week. I'm going to go make $500 in my business this week. I'm going to go make something significant happen. And what if you don't make any money? But you talk to 10 people. You don't make any money, but you talk to 20 people. You don't make any money, but you text 30 people with your digital business card. You can create yourself a free digital business card with Blick, right? Hold on. Go ahead. So you can create yourself a free digital business card if you don't have the money to get a business card, and it's free. Let me see if I can do it without hanging up on you all. I'm gonna see if I can retrieve. Okay, so I'm putting it down in the chat section. This is my link to my Blick card. Okay. And so hopefully it'll stay up here after the live. But I created that card for free. And so now whenever I get off the phone with someone or call a lead and they don't answer, or they're like, who's this? Can you text me? Or, hey, I'm going to think about the policy, or I want to think about what you presented. Can you send me some information? I text them my digital business card. So listen, 100 names written down, free. Vendor event, no cost for the table, free. Merchandise that you can get from the carrier, along with business cards and free flyers, brochures, and paraphernalia that you can hand out, free, right? If you ask the carrier, listen, do you have any type of raffles or giveaways? Last thing I'll share with you, this is something I thought about on the way home. Have an insurance party, right? Have one of your friends, somebody you know that owns a salon, or someone you know that has something, or have it at your place. Have your own event. Nobody wants to have a host an event for you. You host an event. Have a girls' night out or a guys' night out and say, listen, we're going to come over and we're going to talk about how to build wealth. We're going to talk about how to create opportunities for our families when someone passes away, or we're going to talk about how to build cash value, right? You have a little get together, get you some snacks and nabs from the Dollar Tree. I'm outside, so you may hear cars, and we have a road behind us, right? Go to the Dollar Tree, get you some nabs. I don't care if it's chips, soda, cute candies, or whatever, right? Throw some confetti on the table, and some of those you can get the most delicious drinks at Dollar Tree and snacks. They have amazing. I love Dollar Tree. God bless it. Dollar Tree, you need to call me so we can do some videos and I can get paid for promotion. Right? But anyway, host an event for yourself, a brunch or something where you're the highlighted speaker. You invite everyone over, and then you give them a pamphlet or a brochure for them to take home. You teach them, you educate them, or you have a video up, or invite someone to be a guest speaker. But make sure that whoever is the guest speaker, if you don't want to be the one talking, that they're pointing everything back to you, right? You can even have one of the representatives from the carriers that you write with to say, hey, do y'all have anybody that ever does presentations? Do you think you could present to a group for me? Come on now. So that's something else that you can do. And I'll end on that. Host your own event. Be your own, what's the word I'm looking for? Your own best promoter. Think from the fact that people that go out here and promote nightclubs and promote celebrities and promote events, you're a promoter for the best CEO in the whole world, you Inc. Right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys on tonight. I don't even know if you can see this video or hear it, because on my side, all I see is a green screen. I'm like, Lord, let it be working out over on Zoom, right? But this is how you can begin to build and grow an organic business that doesn't cost you anything. Okay, one more thing. I can't help myself. Social media is free. Come on now. Look at all these people that became social media icons. And I'm making that word up, right? But everybody knows them from social media, because why? Consistency. Consistency. Give me a break. And you can sell on from when you're on vacation. Let's say that you're going on vacation and you need some money for vacation and you have just enough to get where you're going. Let's say I was going to Florida today to see Mickey and Minnie. And I'm like, man, I got enough just for the house. I got enough just for the tickets and I got enough just for the food. But what if I want some fun money? I could prepare on the way down there to meet some people when I get there. I could go through my Facebook friends and say, listen, you guys, I'm going to be in Florida. I'm going to be in Orlando, and I'd love to call you or see you when I get there if they're in Tampa, right? Tampa, I think, is an hour away. Don't make me, I don't know. I don't know. I believe when we were in Kissimmee, Tampa was an hour and 15 or hour and 20 minutes, right? And let's say that I want to meet you or connect with you to talk to you and your family about insurance while I'm down there. Well, they're closer when I'm down there an hour and 20 minutes than they are right now, which is 10 hours away. I could easily plan that and add that to my book of business. And when I get down there, and what if I write business? Now my whole vacation is a tax write-off. At least that day is a tax write-off. The policies that I've written is cash in my hand, in my pocket, that I'm going to get paid within 24 to 72 hours. And now I have additional money. I got paid to be on vacation. Come on now, y'all. This is what we have. This is the power of what we possess and have in our hands in terms of a business. So I want to encourage you. You can build your life and health insurance business organically. I'm Garlinda Price. My number is 910. I'm putting my information in the chat. 910. Hold on. I forgot it was going to make clicks. Okay, 910-494-7798. And again, I own Fusion Insurance Marketing Organization. And we have some incredible carriers that if you want to partner with us, that you also can write with. United Home Life. I can't name them all. I'm just going to name a few. United Home Life, Liberty Bankers, Americo, John Hancock, National Life Group, North American, American National, Income Life, Security National. Who else do we have coming? We have F&G coming, Foresters coming. We have Mutual of Omaha, American Amicable coming soon. And then we have United Health One. We have MetLife for dental and vision. We have Aetna for ACA. And then we'll have Aetna senior resources that we can write in April, late April. So many different amazing opportunities. I can't even think of all the companies. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but give us a call if you're interested in partnering with us to sell life and health insurance and you want to be a part of an amazing team. We are going to be doing ACA and Medicare for open enrollment. So come build your book of business with us. We offer incredible training. Why should you come work for us? Because we offer training. What I'm doing here with you right now, I do with my team all the time. You need a business plan? Let's sit down and talk about it. And let me help you figure out where do you want to go and see how we can help you get there. Okay. So again, I'm Garlinda Price. I'd be honored to serve you. I'm not partnering with everyone, but I'm partnering with these types of people: hungry, self-motivated, ready to build a business. Even if you have a little bit of fear, you're still willing to go out there and get it done, willing to learn, coachable, will show up, will participate, and is looking to do business part-time or full-time. And no one is having to look for you to hunt you down, because I'm not, right? I'm not going to look for anybody. If you say, hey, this is where I'm going to be and what I want to do, I'm going to show you where we are, what we're doing, how we're doing it, and I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to look for you, right? Because I think that's where we drop the ball in building an incredible organization or team, is we start to try to manage people. But guess what? You got to be self-managed, because this is your business. This is what you said you wanted to do. This is how I feed my family. So we're going to show up and we're going to present and we're going to provide you with everything that you need. But you got to have the moxie to get up and go and do it. Now you can go knock on doors. You can be a field agent. You can be a phone agent. You can do a combination of the two. You just can't not do it at all and expect to make money, because one thing that I can tell you for sure is we see people all across social media talking, this is what I did, this is what I'm doing, but they don't tell you the bad parts, right? They don't tell you I don't want to say not everybody. Sometimes people don't tell the whole truth about things, and then you don't know what you're getting into until you're into it, right? So give me a call. I'm going to tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad, I'm going to tell you the ugly, I'm going to tell you the great. But I will tell you that this is a business that you can make day to day income, week to week income, month to month income. You can build a successful business and you can get paid. I mean, just to do what? Serve people. So anyway, Garlinda Price, 910-494-7798. Again, I'm the CEO and principal of our insurance marketing organization, Fusion Insurance Group, and I'll be honored to serve you. Come grow with us. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys for joining on tonight, and God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you soon.